Hello and welcome to another episode of the HSBG A to Z with me, Grimly. We have finally landed upon Cariel Roame. Now, Cariel Roame has never really been a particularly strong hero, but she does have a very interesting hero power with a thing it does that no other hero in the game does as far as I know. She also has recently been upgraded and changed and buffed. So previously, before the current patch we're sitting on, Cariel's hero power on tier 3 would upgrade and tier 5 would upgrade to 3 minions and 5 minions respectively. Now her hero power is 4 minions and all minions, I believe, at tiers 3 and 5 respectively. Kinda hard to pass up this dragon, in fact. We're gonna freeze for the red whelp as well. Oh, also her base hero power, which is the reason why we're freezing and we'd never have done this before, as you buff 2 minions on your board for 1 gold. Which previously was only 1 minion. It was 1, 3 and 5, now I believe it's 2, 4 and all 7. Which genuinely, like, that's about a 50% increase in the amount of minions you're buffing all the time, and that makes Cariel a really good tempo hero. Now, a lot of people will tell you that Cariel's not that strong, and as you can see, we didn't get any armor at the start of this game, so I think that speaks to how strong the hero already is. Now, as I said at the start of the video as well, there is a thing that Cariel's hero power does that no other hero in the game does, which is when it changes. Actually, no, sorry, that is wrong. I believe Kurtrus also does this, but Kurtrus isn't an activatable. When you complete her hero power and you tavern to tier 3, her hero power will refresh into a completely new one. So before we hit tavern 3 and 5, we want a hero power first, then tavern, and then we can hero power again after that. So we want to have a slight surplus of gold. We're going to play a little bit of a reform curve at the start, and then our curve is going to make less sense as time goes on. But yeah, to get the most out of this hero, we're going to want to be flipping our hero power twice in one turn, and that is kind of disgusting. That's pretty funny. We're going to want to flip our hero power twice in one turn, twice this game. So when we hit tavern tier 3, we're going to hero power, hero power, and when we hit tavern 5, it's going to be hero power, hero power. I am taking this other red whelp, and there's nothing you can do that stops me. And none of that's particularly useful to what we're doing. So yeah, previously Cariel was a very middle of the road to kind of C, D tier hero. Now ever since her buff, I feel like she's definitely in the B tier heroes, probably maybe even low A, just because the amount of stats you can stack in the early game, which then carry you into your late game builds. Now, it is a small bit of a trap to always keep every single minion. I messed that turn up ever so slightly, you know, I'm looking at it. I should have hero powered and then played the dragon, but we still got the buff of the evolving chroma wing, so it turned out to not matter. That guy just got destroyed. Oh, it's a Ragnaros too. That's 4 Ragnaros. Give him one of these. See if he feels any better about his day.
Spectacular moves out there.
This is actually perfect. So next turn our tavern will cost 6 and we'll have 7. Yeah, so we're actually going to hold this in our hand. And we're going to freeze the triple. We're also going to put the dragon, and by the dragon I mean that dragon specifically, up front. The reason we're not playing the Shell Collector right now is because I want a hero power next turn before proccing our hero power again. And I don't want the Shell Collector to absorb any of the buffs. Well, it will definitely absorb the second set of buffs, but I don't want it to absorb the first set of buffs. So as the tavern will cost 6 next turn, we'll have 7 with an extra 8 gold in hand. We're gonna hero power, tavern, play Shell Collector, play the coin, and hero power again. Awfully rude of me, sir. I can't believe we didn't snipe off either of the hyenas. Whatever, at least we killed one of them. Man, if we had sniped off those hyenas, that was just insta-win. Even one of them, that was insta-win, I think. So, here I go, this is the mechanic I was talking about. So we hero power, we tavern, and our hero power will now refresh into a brand new hero power. Of which we can play the shell collector, play the coin, hero power, buff our entire board. Now, the plan for next turn is going to be hero power and tavern. We're probably going to have to triple the red whelp after that though, because we can't exactly hero power tavern, hero power the turn after that due to the way the gold works out. Well, I think we could, but we're going to be down to like 2 minions, so that's not going to be advisable. The only unfortunate part about this is we are kind of playing a bit of a dragon build right now, and I'd very, very much like to have a Caligos in this dragon build, but we're not necessarily committed to dragons. This could always be turned into some sort of menagerie and or half and half build. Now, the fact that we even lost health this early in the game is kind of crazy, but it was to a double scavenging hyena build where our whelps didn't snipe either of the hyenas.
I am sending you back in 3, 2.
Again, this is another lobby too where we have a ghost in it, so we can't play as greedy as I normally would like to. Why does George have a divine shielded red whelp? Is that George? Is that Yorel? That's George. No, that's definitely George.
Good fight.
So, tavern, hero power, and chill. Actually. So we could, next turn, buy the shell collector, buy the mech, and hero power and freeze. And then trade the triple into a 6 and look for something off of that. I'm kind of feeling we just take the triple whelp and see where it gives us. Because we could hit a Razor would be quite good. We could hit a Mithrax would be good. Lightfang mightn't even be the worst thing in the world. We could hit. No Quillboars in this game, are there? I can't do any Agam builds. There are Quillboars in this game, actually. At some point during the course of the series as well, you will more than likely see me attempt and fail at an APM pirate build. As much as I love attempting APM pirates, I can never quite get it to first place because being as blind as I am, I can't play cards that quick. I am super boomer.
No rest for the weary, hero.
Come on, whelps, do something useful. That was not very useful. You at least did something. Now we could hero power, sell the tavern, sell the shell collector and hero power, but I think that's a terrible idea. We never, oh we did freeze last turn. Do we just look for the 6 though? I kind of feel like we just look for the 6. I should have hero powered first. Yeah. Definitely should have hero powered first. Now this is a pretty powerful board that we have going on right now, but we'll start falling behind pretty soon if we don't hit something insane off of this red whelp triple. Which we're not even getting next turn, by the way. Next turn will be Tavern. Oh, sorry, my bad. Don't do that next turn. Next turn will Hero Power Tavern, Hero Power. See, even thinking it out loud helps me reinforce it in my brain that this interaction happens. Now, I believe a lot of Battlegrounds players that play Cariel don't even, like, know that your hero power flips. They probably see your hero power flipping, but don't realize that you can use it twice in the same turn. And I believe that is the single most powerful part about this hero, is knowing that your hero power refreshes like that. Because without, like, that small bit of knowledge, you're not getting very far on this hero, I don't believe. This is a frog build that I don't think we win. Oh, this is the guy from a while ago. Never mind. Losers, man. Oh no, wait, this is ridiculous. Also, this is Sparta, but this is ridiculous. Ah, we lost that. We lost that kind of hurt too. Ah, that hurts. Well, as much as I don't want some of these crappy minions getting buffed. Yeah, I think we'll just keep the taunt. Oh, never mind. I guess we won't keep the taunt.
Fantastic play. Now let's see the
Caligos?
I was hoping you'd pick this one.
I guess it's just a Felbat. There was probably an argument there for us to take Nadina, but Nadina with like 2 medium-sized dragons is not going to help us win this game. Felbat, on the other hand, is an actual endgame build. Now, I'd really like a triple of the Shell Collector as well. I don't want to have to hold this card on the board all game, but it kind of has a lot of stats already, and we're kind of committed to it, so we're either getting the triple or wasting 2 spaces on our board. Unless we can find, like, I don't know, 2 battle unless we lose this round and find exactly 2 battle masters, I think we're keeping them as they are. Please don't. Wait, can you just hit a shield for once in your damn life? Okay, that's fine. We take those. Still above a healthy number of health.
Welcome back. Time to debrief.
I do like the idea of taunting something.
Pick a new member for your team.
I would very much like a demon. That's a demon. I'll taunt the red wolf actually. Guess we just hero power this board. There's a 50-50 shot of eating a 4-4 or 5-5 there. You know what, it's probably fine. That's probably a fine shop. It's gonna be hard to do better than those stats at this tavern tier. Like we could eat a baby crush or... Not really sure what else we could hit at this tavern tier. The 6-6 a Gamagan. We just have to hope we hit the Erm and or the Cobalt here. I'll be happy with either of them. Please don't eat the 2-4 and the Wrathweaver. The only thing I don't want is that Wrathweaver.
I'm sending you back.
Alright, perfect.
In 3,
Like, actually perfect. That'll do. Hit the shield. Good. Red Whelp actually did something productive for once in its damn life. What is that thing of winter? Oh, it isn't. Okay, that's all he has. He's like a 1 minion wonder right now. Cool, good. That guy is straight up a 1 minion wonder. Or at least he used to be. He's getting very close to dying.
That's how it's done. Good fight.
Yeah, I think we're done trying to scale that now. Oh, there's the Battle Master. So we have 4 demons and 4 minions in the shop, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, perfect. We do have an exceptionally large amount of taunts that we don't need, but you know, sometimes that's Battlegrounds. Sometimes you just end up with slightly more taunts than you could possibly need. So this other shell collector is now fit for the bin. Honestly, I'm not feeling too thrilled about this Imprisoner either. We're keeping the red whelp just because it's kind of a big thing. Man, I wish something on our field could, or that Battle Master had its health before we ate it, because that's kind of a terrible shop to eat. At least we get a 4-5 out of it and 5 attack on something.
Nothing can slow you down.
Ooh, did the Imprisoner use the 5-1? It did. Wait, no it didn't. Okay, you almost did something useful. This happens out of gold now, okay. Alright, that's fine. Is there a ghost that we can fight? I'd really like to fight a ghost right about now. No? Okay.
It is not over yet.
Yeah, that Razor Gore's cute, but we can't. Okay. You're done. Honestly, you're done.
You did what had to be done.
I mean, I guess we're eating this entire shop anyway. Oh, no, we're not. We can roll one more time. We would have had a triple of the Imprisoner, but again, I don't really think it matters. Who are we fighting? Hopefully someone that doesn't immediately kill us. George. Alright. Red Whelp, there is almost no way you can fuck this up. Gonna put that up first to try and pop off some shields. And hopefully the 2 Void Lords will also take a bunch of shields out.
Nothing can slow you down.
Alright, Red Whelp, there's actually no way you can fuck this up. Good. Good. Kind of fucked up a little bit, but whatever. Oh, we're actually screwed, are we? Because we have a Turbo build with both of them and watching the Big Hickey, the Ground Shaker. fuck? Did we lose? Are we dead? Good George. That's not 14, right? Never mind, we're exactly dead. Well, that was a game of some of the worst RNG I've ever seen in my life. But you know what? That's going to happen in some of these videos. We're going to get really bad RNG and we're not going to always hit the nuts. I may have made some bad plays in that game, might have committed to demons a little bit too hard. Also, our red whelp sucked. But you know what? Sometimes it happens. So that's been another episode of the HSPG A to Z. I hope you learned a little bit about Cariel and the history of the hero, a little few interactions that'll help raise your win rate with the hero. Apparently it doesn't raise mine. And till next time, I'll catch you. If you enjoyed any of the YouTube content or like to see more of this stuff, don't forget to do the YouTube things where you click the buttons. And I'll catch you next time. Peace out.